Chris Herron.
Oh, freaking so athletic.
I fly like paper
Crazy athletic. Super crazy athlete. I don't know. Can I go even bigger than super?
Pretty much everywhere CJ go, we go.
Watch, this year it's gonna be a show.
The Nashville High.
I don't remember like the beginning, but I'm gonna say as far as I can remember, my first time touching the field, I want to say I was like 5, which most people probably start like flag football at 6. So my first day, I know for sure, like my mama could probably tell you, like they put me on the field, I cried like I ain't wanna go to practice, I ain't wanna do nothing. Like I was just like, oh, I don't wanna do it, I don't care.
So the first time he was only 4. So sometimes they'll let you play 4 years old, Little League or whatever. And we tried Trinice, his older sister, in track. And he was mad, like, because he felt like, okay, why can't I do it? Like, he just wanted to do something or whatever. And then I don't know how Coach Damon came about or how the football thing came about, but it was introduced to us. He cried again, but I still can't think of that coach.
He didn't cry again.
No, I got the picture.
He didn't cry again. I just think it within that
Dorson,
period.
Coach Dorson.
Okay, I just think between that period of 4 and 5, it was that time where it was like you were just growing up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the first time he was out there scared and he got tired. Remember I told you he got tired. And this time, it was just like this year was like a different setting, different place. And we were trying to find something to put him in, and we just ended up taking him out there to football. But maybe he did cry. He did cry because when we sit there and took him out there, and he wanted to come back with us, one of the coaches came and pulled him from the sideline and said, "Come out here with me," and that's how he ended up playing.
Probably about 15 minutes later, he couldn't take me off the field. So I'm gonna say around the age of 5, but like at that point, I'm not even gonna say I knew. But at that age, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, like it was something that had my attention.
You see, he taught himself how to ride a bike. That's from all the other kids had bikes, and he was just pushing this bike. So eventually, she didn't learn to ride a bike at like 3 years old, and that's kind of hard. Some 3-year-olds can't talk, still wearing Pampers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, he just caught on quick.
With a lot.
Literally.
Even to this day, like.
He's still like that.
It did come natural. But at the same time, a lot of the stuff that I was able to do, it wasn't just off of, oh, let me just go try this. You know what I'm saying? It took me going work out. It took me working out outside, nobody in front of me, but still having that imagination to like, oh, this could be somebody in the game. So let's put a move here. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of had to find different ways to better yourself within it.
Trouble out! Trouble! Scoot in!
Chris can do it all. If you ask his teammates right now, they would say it don't matter what position you put Chris in, we think he can excel.
Hug here.
At times we think we can put Chris on defense side. He'll be good at that. He's real twitchy, good speed, real athletic, can catch the football, can run, can make you miss. The first tackle guy's not going to get him.
Here. Ooh, Lord.
I began to just know I was passionate about football once it turned into like an everyday routine to me. You know what I'm saying? It went from just being able to go outside, play around, to, all right, football season just ended. Yeah, you still gonna go to track, you still gonna play basketball, but at the same time, like football year round, that's kind of a sport. Like if you don't use it, you kind of lose it. You don't want to be the person that lose it and then get it back, and lose it and get it back. So I kind of realized at an early age, I want to say around 8 or 10, you know what I'm saying? I'm wearing ankle weights to school. Like ain't nobody wearing ankle weights to school in elementary school. So, you know what I'm saying? I kind of saw how devout I had to be in order to be successful.
Lord. Shout out home team. You already know what we're doing, man. We're playing.
Here we go. We got pistol, Foxy right tight, Y yo-yo, Indiana left, red Florida. Pistol, Foxy right tight, Y yo-yo, Indiana left, red Florida. 1-on-1. Ready?
Every kid is different, so you gotta learn, know your kid, knowing what you can do with him. You know, you can yell at some kids you can't yell at. Know who you're dealing with, and that's been my biggest satisfaction of knowing, like, okay, I can see somebody and hey, pick up right away. Okay, I can talk to this kid this way. I can't talk to this kid this way. I can get him motivated this way. I have to do something a little bit extra to get him motivated. So every kid is different.
You cannot play this position and lose your head. You do a lot of running. You understand? Okay? You're gonna have to think and function at the same time. It is what it is. You can't be out there frantic.
Rocco is telling the right side to do the post.
Again, just think about your alignment. There we go. Just think about your alignment. Here we go.
Another one?
Give him a 10. 10 Mamba. That's my son right here, man. Talk to the council.
That's my son right here. I gotta teach you guys how to be great, man. They got greatness in them, I just gotta pull it out of them. They got greatness in them, I just gotta pull it out.
At the end of the day, these guys are around each other. They get to know each other. They get the love up on each other. They become family.
Hold on. Brother, brother,
Come on.
The experience in Kansas, it was more so like me actually getting my feet wet for the first time. Leaving high school, you kind of ranked your name on a lot of charts, and like your name kind of ring bells on the high school scene.
School homecoming king for the 2018-2019 school year is Mr. Chris Herron.
It's kind of new when you got to start from the bottom again. You know what I'm saying? You in a whole nother state. You're around people who 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? I'm 19 coming into college for my first year. So at that point in time, the name of the game kind of turned into catch up. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically playing catch up, or I want to be kind of putting myself in the same bubble as people who've been at the school for 2 years.
All of this was new to us, recruiters, Baylor, people like that, everybody coming, and we don't really know what to expect, but we're all excited. Oh, you got an offer, and not realizing that people are offering you this, offering you that, but they are not fulfilling what they're offering you, so to speak.
Me coming in as a young guy, like I had to show like I can work out hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna push myself to the best that I can, even if that means like me falling out and throwing up. I just knew like I had to bring a different type of work ethic, and that's something that really just stuck with me.
The way that they came at us begging for CJ, they should have came to us when there was an issue. Instead, although he was 18, they should have come to us when there was an issue. Let's see what's going on, instead of doing it the way that they did. And I still, to this day, don't know all the details. I still don't.
Playing at Kansas, it made me more mature in my game, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to watch older guys who are in front of you, people who are projected to go to the league and stuff like that. You actually get time to sit back and see the things that they do, you know what I'm saying? What makes them so successful. So you see the game from two different perspectives. Like usually it's the guy who's always on the field 100% of the time, you know what I'm saying, majority of the game, to being the guy who's watching the game, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a student of the game first.
It was needed to be done. Because, if you've been growing up your whole entire life and everybody gives you praise, you can't do no wrong, you this, you that, eventually your head get big. And me, I used to try to bust this bubble every chance I got.
That aspect actually put a lot of growth into my game. It put a lot of growth into the way that I work out during the off season. That was something that I kind of took from there, and I just put that into my everyday practice. You know what I'm saying? Every time I step on the field, I want to try to give any and everything that I do have on the field.
I think when he went there, he was immature, and he wasn't ready. It took blend. It took him not even having a school to walk on at PV to gain this character that he is now, because he wasn't there 3 years ago. So I think it was needed. I'm not worried because stuff happens. It happens to these kids all the time. But one thing I see here I'm happy about, out of all the adversity that he did go through at PV to sit here and try to play, paying for summer school every single summer. First year couldn't play because you're eligible. Second year got a little burn, but you still had to go to summer school. This year didn't get that burn.
Him not giving up and his support system, like just continuously pouring into him non-stop, because it's times that we would get messages like he felt like he was letting us down, and that wasn't the case. But he knew we were there every time to pick him up, pick him up, pick him up. And so that's where I give the credit to. Y'all making me so full up in here.
It took a lot of growing up for me to realize, like, hey, maybe this isn't the place for me. You know what I'm saying? When you come into a place like that, you're so young and you kind of naive about it. You only expect good from it. So whenever you got to sit down and make that decision to yourself, like, is this really for me, or should I, you know what I'm saying, try to find something else to help me further off in the future? That was a big stage for me, honestly, because at that point I kind of started to question, like, is this something that I'm doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? I just felt like in that specific time and at that place in my life, I felt like I was ready. You know what I'm saying? But even though, like, we all may feel we're ready for certain obstacles or certain things in life, but at the same time, like, God, you may not be ready in God's eyes. So I had to find ways to keep myself motivated or kind of get reattached to God and stuff like that to help me just keep the confidence in myself that I had already.
So many times I'm like, Dad, you know what? I'm not worried about school no more. And I kept saying, don't let nobody else write your story for you.
Regular, dude. No glasses today, too. Pop it out, no glasses. High school kid, I was a baby though. Probably like 10th grade. Senior year in high school, commitment picture. What else we got here? Rest in peace, Aunt Christine. These a couple first schools I went to just for workouts, little visits, interest letters, HBCU Legacy Ball invite. Where it all began. Lime Creek. First day as a receiver. You know what this is, that flag football. It's that early. Look at the snagger too. We can hold on. You really got some federal pictures. I just got a little something.
My child left to go to college. He left his father. As him coming back as a man, it's a difference. I feel it. You know what I'm saying? When I look at him, I can see the gym. It's hard to say, but I can see here and see my little boy. Now I can see my little man.
You got all the haircuts for me except one. Tell me about that one.
Somebody tore me up, man. But it was alright. I needed a chop.
Every Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning, because Friday is a football game, so Saturday is a football game, so he wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning before he goes to school, because he can be icy.
Man, I'm finna tell y'all the full story. Yeah, you see I'm quiet right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lace y'all up.
You don't want to be blood for graduation.
So, I really don't remember what happened. But I did go get a chop from somebody else. I had to stand on business. That's what it was.
I ain't gonna stand on business on free haircut.
Hey, I had to stand.
He would've got a haircut he had to pay for.
Hey, hold on. Ooh! That made me miss my little part. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
The last of the Mohicans. All those children we sit here and raise, and the last two sit here graduating. Can't get no more prouder than that. Because when I was growing up, I didn't like school. I barely went to school. But they can't tell me nothing now. Nobody can't tell me nothing. 2 for 2, man. 2 for 2.
It's time to turn up, man. See, I'm turning up. It's Wednesday. I'm turning up on a Wednesday. Ooh, he's silent. Let me tell y'all something. When a lot of y'all was young, y'all probably used to get the mirror and do this and ain't know what was going on. See, for me, I got older. You gotta check the work. You see me? You see me? I put that on my grandman. Yeah, we outside though. Oh, he went.
When we were younger, and CJ, he started cursing at an early age. Like, CJ about 2.5 going on 3, cursing up the storm. And I'm like, CJ, why you can't just behave? Like, why you can't just act right? And like I said, just every encounter that I've had with my brother every now and then, you know, because CJ is like, it's so mean that you necessarily can't even just pinpoint a time where you looked at CJ and you like, why can't you just behave, you know?
Their relationship is solid. She supports him, he supports her, like a yin and yang.
Me, I was never a big sports person. I ran track, but I didn't like it. I was good at it, but I didn't like it. So I ran on and off. But from the earliest age, it was like my brother, he was able to just pick up any and everything that he was able to do, whether it was football, basketball, track. At one point he did baseball, you know. So from an early age, I noticed that he was talented.
Still today, I don't see them arguing. It's like some sisters and brothers don't like each other, but they have a great relationship. Great relationship.
Me and my brother were really close. Like, love my brother to death. Always seen him be a hard worker. Anytime he needs anything, anytime he needs to talk to anybody, anytime he just needs someone who's not even necessarily a parent, you know, like he always knows that he has his sister to come back on.
As your word always does to our soul. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. That was a good prayer, babe. I didn't think you had it in your son. What?
Yeah, right in the backyard. Like, in the backyard?
No.
Okay. I put it in the gut. She talking about, huh?
I can't wait. This boy done picked on every child come through the family. Well, Mama, you pick on everybody. That's where you got it from. You got it from me. Ain't you these? That's what I was telling her. Okay, he got it from me. I ain't trying. I know he did. Some of that stuff CJ do, he ain't stolen. He ain't stolen, man.
Talk like a true player.
Okay. Because I can't wait to mess with him.
CJ mess with everybody.
Everybody can't make his kids do this job. Y'all not messing with my grandkids. Baby, y'all better get ready.
No, but my mama knew Uncle Chris before he was born.
Yeah, when she was going into that store that he used to work in, the OK Supermarket, with a meat store.
Then so happenly we was on the same football team as little league kids, and then they was like, our parents were like, oh, we been knew each other. Then we became friends.
She knew CJ's dad, but when she met CJ's mom, she became my old best friend. Yes, so that's how that happened. It ain't had nothing to do with CJ dad.
I'm not saying that.
But here's the thing though, the way that you and CJ knew each other is really through football and me and your mom.
No, we knew each other through Miss Brenda and my dad. No. Miss Brenda told us a story.
Thank you.
My dad was working at the meat market.
Okay, but she didn't know you know.
I wasn't even in here. He was working at the meat market.
No, that came about when y'all started football and we were the football moms.
He was working at the
Don't
meat market.
get it twisted.
He was working at the
Chris.
He was working at the meat market.
She knew Chris.
Exactly.
She know you.
Somebody's hating. Yeah, somebody's hating.
No, you might get that one. It's cool, girl. We need bacon though. For the cabbage.
So I need to go to the store for some baby.
Coach Bub is a fun, loving coach. He's like the uncle at the cookout, but the Christian uncle. He's a fun Christian football loving uncle at the cookout. That's how Coach Bub is to me. He bakes when he's stressed, which is, I love when he bakes. I hate that he be stressed, but I actually love when he bakes because Bubba's pound cake, if you never had it, it is amazing.
I love Coach Bubba. So he's been around, just be able to interact with his kids when they come on campus as well. So I think we have a good friendship, you know, besides being co-workers and stuff like that. If I need him, hey, Coach Bub, you gonna make me a cake?
Yeah, I mean, I try to keep everybody motivated through desserts. You know, everybody loves my pound cake. You know, it's kind of what I've been known for the last several years, especially since I've been on this campus. And it actually started, you know, back in elementary from a baking cook-off at Willow Ridge, where I won first place with the pound cake, and I've been baking them ever since then. You know, like I said, I love baking, so I'll throw some little cookies in there, chocolate chip, you know, or whatever it may be. You know, just to, you know, bring up here and share with the players or some of the administrative staff.
Coach Bub is another guy I didn't know coming in, but Coach Bub, man, he is. You got to watch Coach Bub's. You know, he is very even keel, very, very genuine, and I love that about him. A very family oriented. I had to take some time off. Because of my wife was having a baby, and Coach, go take care of family. So that's one thing you can definitely tell a measure by a man on how he treats his family. And so for him to be so family oriented, and you know, whenever the coaches need time for anything, he's there for them.
When it comes to Coach Bub, honestly, you really just want to have self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? That goes into basically you being able to take what he's telling you in the office or in the classroom to the field. You got to be able to have like the mental discipline to your body in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be tired, you just know we need to make a stop, get them off the field. We need to make a play, get a first down, get the field goal team on the field. So you really just got to have like that self mental aspect. You got to be able to take, like I say, take things from the classroom and bring them to the field and be able to be the best in that aspect. I told you we was gonna make it. I told you we was gonna make it. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right. That's your name on. TJ. Should I sit by myself?
The excitement, the nerves. I appreciate y'all doing the right thing. But
Achievement unlocked. You feel me? Outside. I want to make sure I'm right before I let go. Yeah.
I made an agreement with my grandkids, if I get my bachelor, that I wanted them to get their masters, and so that's what we're working on, trying to get them. Because education is good. It's good. Knowledge is power. And when you don't have it, you find yourself ignorant to a lot of stuff just because you didn't go the extra step to try to get that knowledge.
Give me your hair, please.
Time to go. Got
Jerry. There it is. We got a pin, y'all. Penny Ma. Penny Ma. Can you see? I'm actually very happy that I'm done with school. If I haven't said that a lot of times already, I am actually happy to be graduating. And yeah,
It feels amazing. You know what I'm saying? About to graduate. About to get up out of here. I feel old. No, I'm just playing. Yeah. No, I feel good though. I'm first generation graduate, so big accomplishment. So yeah, I feel good about it. And my boy Chris.
Where
You know
that
what I'm
line
saying?
at?
Seeing, the young men live up to their potential, do what they need to do every single day, and that's on the field and off the field. We'll talk about Miles. Miles sent me a text message yesterday, Coach, I'm about to graduate with my master's degree. Now, I coached Miles back at Upper Iowa University. I thought Miles could do was a better or good enough athlete to play at the Division I level. Miles, man, you need me to make some calls for you. Cool. Made some calls for you. Got him over at PV. Thanks me every single chance he gets from that relationship. I told Miles before he left Upper Iowa, Miles, I'm going to see you again. I'm going to coach you again. Whatever, Coach. This summer when I came back here, Miles, I'm on campus, man. He said, Coach, what you doing here? I said, I'm thinking about coaching here. And so those words and seeing him graduate with his master's degree now is a huge thing for me. And again, not only on the football field because he has the talent to do that, and now he has the opportunity to maybe go on to the professional level and play ball, but it's him graduating, it's him smile, it's him sending me that text message about, I just passed my exams, I'm about to graduate with my master's.
I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to be in position to come back and say, Coach, thanks. Thanks for giving me the advice that you gave me. Thank you for not giving up on me, and helping me get to where I am today. And we've had guys, in the past that have come back, have called and said that. But yeah, at the end of the day, I just want them to be satisfied, be productive young men out there, not only representing themselves, their family, representing me, because they came up underneath me as a head coach, and I will hope and continue to hope and pray that that I'm leading them in the right way. So when they go out on their own, whatever it is that they may do, they still have something to fall back on, maybe that I said that resonated with them, and help them get through whatever issue that they're getting through, or help them continue to grow where they at that particular time.
Faculty and staff, alumni,
it's about that
friends,
time.
and
See, the
most
last time
especially
I wasn't turned
to the class
This
of
time.
2024.
No effort at all.
I welcome you.
Class.
Clarissa Nicole's
I just be doing what I be doing. I just be doing what I be doing. Sir. Let the games begin. Let the games begin. That's 20.
Appertaining.
It's finna get real.
From Marshall. Smile. Congratulations. Smile was picked up. Congratulations.
Hey, we outside, man. Thank you so much. We outside, dude.
Corinne Laura Farmer.
Appreciate it. We did it. We made it.
We outside, dude. Y'all better stop playing with 24.
And very proud because I knew what it took for him to get there. I know that the road wasn't easy, but what I think brought me the most joy is he didn't quit.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh my gosh, we did good. I'm so proud of us,
We did
guys.
excellent, actually.
Happy Mother's Day.
You just gonna not give no hugs on the way in?
Come on, just look at it. Hey, grandma.
You see how we staggered the hug, Mom?
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day.
Mom, to the seats by the window. Those seats by the window.
Go cry. Mother sitting over here. Y'all the crazy number one. Y'all did good. Y'all did good.
Okay, if y'all three will have a seat, we have a little presentation. Welcome to Mother's Day 2024. As this whole event started to come together, we never really imagined what it would become, but the more we planned it, the more excited we became. And the idea that you guys had absolutely nothing to do with it is what really excited us the most. So the first part of this presentation is going to be to what we are calling our angel moms. They are moms that are no longer with us, but have made such a huge impact on all of our lives. So I'm gonna play a little song, and then I'm gonna do the presentation.
I've been trying to forget all the moments that we spent, 'cause now I do it on my own. Oh, you
Our first angel mom is Miss Ruby.
but now it's when
We love her. We miss her every single time she was around us. She was so full of life, having so much fun. So Chris, our next angel mom is Miss Brenda. Every single time I saw her too, we were the same height as well. But she was just always smiling and always so happy and always so full of life. And Trey has really been a blessing to our family. We know how CJ is. So to see him so close to somebody for so long, for me, it makes my heart very, very, very happy. We love you. And then to our matriarch. There's not a day that goes by that I don't remember how she would look at us or make us believe we could do anything. And so she is our angel mom and mom. So let's hear it for our angel mom. Now we are going to acknowledge our amazing mom.
You've always been there for me, and I hope you know how much I love you. And I'm here for you too.
That's what made the bond between us so close, and that's why I'm so grateful we're family. It was instilled in us that family is important, and what I found is that each generation has that person that kind of keeps it together. Okay, first of all, I'm grateful that the Lord allowed me to see my 62nd birthday, and I've been reminiscing on what got us where we are. Earlier I posted about my grandmother and my mom, because that's who we are today, is what they poured into me, and some of y'all got to experience some of that love that they poured into us. They taught us how to be strong Black women. They taught us how to stand for what we believe in. They taught us about family. They taught us about love. They taught us about pushing even when the odds seem to be against you. CJ, I said in your graduation yesterday, and I thought about you. I thought about how many kids have gone through some of the same things that you went through, and they quit, but you didn't quit, and I'm so proud of you. I am so glad to say to you, man, you did that. You didn't give it up. And I'm
I heard if the bone's showing, then that's a good thing.
They look amazing.
I heard if the bone's showing, that's a good thing. So.
You're gonna be out the long thing like, see that room!
First time. Who else was gonna make them?
It's your first time?
Ever, man.
Shut up.
Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. Hey, I let Jesus take the wheel today. You know what I'm saying? I let him take the wheel. Hey, he took that thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was really like this. Yeah. The barbecue was done before you know it.
You know what I'm saying? She got no chicken on the plate. You know what I'm saying? But, oh, chicken is on the plate. Yeah, but yeah.
I just dropped my rib on the ground, bro. I'm about to eat it. Ain't this tender? Ain't this tender? Oh God, I don't care. If it's nasty, yeah, alright. I washed it off in the water.
The most amazing memory with Chris, and just something that I will never ever forget, is just watching him navigate life the way we've all been taught to navigate life. At moments like this right here, watching him graduate from college, earn his degree, and persevere through things that could have easily taken him out. As an uncle, it just really makes me incredibly proud of the man he is becoming. Watching Chris cook through all the drama, something that he's never done before, and watching the way that he handled his responsibility and making sure that we made sure our moms felt loved and appreciated, it was extra special. Extra special. And to see him flourish the way he is as a result of that in a small part, it makes me as an uncle, a godfather, just very happy.
probably around his teenage years, I could feel he had confidence in me more as a grandmother, that I was bringing to the table. I was teaching to him some things that would be valuable later on in his life. And so watching him ask, if he come to me and say, Grandma, how about this and how to get that, he valued my opinion. That's what I'm trying to do. So when you see that your grandchildren or children are valuing what you are saying or teaching to them, then you know that that connection is there.
Having my family there all the time, or majority of the time, it just give you a sense of security, honestly. Like,
we showed up, no matter what. We never, not one time, let him down. Not one time ever. We traveled wherever that boy went, on or off that field.
At the end of the day, our family is what gets us through our tough times. We're there no matter what. The support system is always going to be there, and that's just what our family is made of.
It's just a natural thing. When I'm out here doing something, I want to look around and see support. And so support in anything, not just sports, in school, in whatever it is you're doing, you would love to have your family or the people that are most significant to you to be around.
When you're on the field and you know that, your family there supporting you, that just gives you like a whole another boost of confidence, Like, even away games, most people would just say, oh, I'm gonna come to all the home games. But to see and hear your family at an away game, that's actually big. Like, that's just always a good feeling to know you got a good backbone of support that's always gonna be there for you.
As you know, the history of historically black colleges and universities, they were designated institutions by the federal legislative courts in terms of to give them that historically black college university designations, which came later than when many of them were founded. But they were founded based on the history of this country with Africans coming over here to America that were enslaved, reading for enslaved Africans was illegal. But there were people that always fought against that injustice in terms of what that looked like. People wanted control of their own destination, their emancipation, their freedom. They pushed for these institutions. In 1920, there were a group of individuals that were presidents and leaders of their institutions that got together right here in Houston, Texas, with really 5 institutions. Ultimately came 6 that are known as the founder, but it was really 5 institutions. Men such as C.H. Fuller of Bishop College, Red Randolph and C.H. Patterson of Paul Quinn College, E.G. Evans, H.J. Evans, and H.J. Starnes of Prairie View A&M University, D.C. Fuller of Texas College, and G. Witt Jordan of Wiley University, now at that time Wiley College. Again, they met here in Houston, Texas to form this new league. There was 5 of them at the time. And a year later is when you get Texas College that joins the league to create the 5. And if you notice one unique thing about those 5, they were all private institutions except for Prairie View A&M University, the lone public school institution. The creation of the SWAC championship game in 1999, part of Commissioner Rudy Washington, he also created the SWAC championship game during the new format of the SWAC with 10 conference members splitting in division.
And Prairie View has won their first championship since 1964. The turnaround is complete.
In 2009 is when they won the championship game, which is another one of the games is my top 5. That's a personal favorite as a connection and alumni of Prairie View A&M University. You can imagine why.
What do we say, JC? That Prairie View.
It was led by a quarterback, KJ Black, who actually is coaching in the NFL with the Atlanta Falcons. His teammate is the offensive coordinator this year, Weeding, for Prairie View A&M University,
We were able to find our quarterback of the future in KJ Black, and nothing beats that feeling of coming to a university. And again, I felt like the program was the worst in the country. You can go look it up. It was voted, and I think in the early 2000s, as the worst football program ever inside of the 2000s. And so to be able to bring it to the best that we could bring it to and winning the SWAC championship, there's no greater feeling than that. So
that team is legendary with a lot of players that a lot of great things. It was led by one Dr. Henry Frazier III.
Winning that championship in 2009 was the last SWAC championship that we won. And so, I hate that it did not continue, but I will say this, here recently, man, we've been, I think Willie Simmons came through here a couple of years back and posted a couple of 8-game seasons, 8-game winning seasons, or one at least, and then Dooley came through here, and he had some winning ways, so it's always been good to see the program out, in good standings. And so now that Coach Bubba has took over, he's, played for 2 SWAC championships.
To say that we wasn't put up in the top echelons, we was always ranked below guys that we beat, that during the course of that year, and then to see that we didn't get the recognition that we deserve.
Like, that's like winning a second place trophy or just getting a participation trophy. Like, it's cool for a little bit, but at the same time, like, we knew we wanted something bigger than just to be named SWAC West champs. We wanted to be SWAC championship, you know what I'm saying? That we wanted to have that title on our name.
They brag different here at Florida A&M. And the FAMU Rattlers are champions of the Southwestern Athletic Conference for the first time. They're headed to the A, baby.
Initially, for me, I felt the bitterness of it by the time the game was starting to wrap up, and then you look around and then it's like, wow, like I'm not gonna play with you no more. I'm not gonna get to play with this guy no more. So then like that start to hit you, and then more so you start to think like, dang, it's been a long road, you know what I'm saying? And then it just seemed like you just come up so short. It was bittersweet. Like, it felt good to be in that atmosphere and be able to witness that for yourself. But at the same time, I just felt like we kind of came short, and that's something that's like burning in a lot of us right now. So
everybody in the building, grasped to that. We want to be champions. We wanted to win the SWAC West. All right, we want to win the SWAC championship. All right, and we also want to win the Celebration Bowl. So for me, I think it started off with recruiting. All right, and then once we got the guys that we really needed, then it was all about the mindset.
You look at teams from year to year, and you follow the players, you follow the coaches. So I think since that time, PV has always been on the rise. Even if you have a losing season, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're falling. You just had a bad season.
Tell them we're this close. We're this close. Not there yet. We're this close. All right. It ain't gonna be no more close games. At all. Alcorn. It ain't gonna be none of this. Oh, y'all barely won. Y'all barely
ain't
won.
gonna be no more close games.
I always believe in, shooting for the stars. We want to go to the SWAC championship. We want to win that. We want to go to the Celebration Bowl and want to win that too. There's no reason why Prairie View should come second to anybody when it comes to, football success or success in athletics, period. I think it's something that we can achieve. Our kids are hungry for it. So now it's just about doing the work. And so hopefully they can see, even through this documentary, that, man, these kids are hungry. They're ready to do the work, and all they needed was the knowledge. And now we got the support behind us. We got lights on us. So, it's time to do what we set out to do.
I see myself in the NFL. I see myself being successful in the NFL, honestly. I'm not gonna say I don't have a plan B, but since I've been a kid or since I've been younger, my goal or my what do you want to be aspiration has always been to be in the NFL. And I don't think I've wavered or swayed from that response in a long time.
As I told him, I said, boy, when you ever figure it out, you're gonna be dangerous. And he actually will have the athletic ability to get to the next level. That's how good he is. I really believe that.
Y'all sound like Destiny Child. Say my name, say my name.
Give me a waist trainer or something.
So you finna cook for the whole football media team is what you done said is what we finna get a whole
Perhaps, man, perhaps. Yeah. We all provide the food, some of the food.
All right.
All right.
That's how you wear your socks in the game?
Mic'd up. Mic'd up, so. Yeah, so. Oh, mic'd up. Yeah, mic'd up. You gotta be careful. That's what I'm saying. Be careful what you say, mic'd up.
Coach James in the house.
Where you been at?
Wait. Don't be yelling at my friend.
First of all, listen.
Hold on. And you ain't even say nothing about the pad. Or cleats. Or cleats. All right, now you know that.
Damn. That's me.
Unhand each other and jack up each other.
He said unhand each other.
She would've got that on camera. That's why we need black women, right? Right?
Let me stand up.
I pull out that gun, rum pa pa bum. My leg hurt.
Yeah, he talking about the anthem. He talking about that's Zero.
Oh, Zero.
That's the anthem. That's it.
Jay, what you ain't come up with no name for the documentary?
We need some name ideas for the doc.
For Jay Harris part.
Oh, for Jay Harris part or for the whole?
No, for the whole thing. How would you describe your football team, TVMU football?
It's
I was gonna say you can cut like no script. Hashtag no script or something.
Really, because
you can't script this. Like it's something new every day. Hashtag no script. We don't need no script every day.
We true to it, not new.
Come on now.